Hello and welcome my fellow sauna stoners. Today I'm going to go through some tips and tricks when it comes to your sweat tent. So this particular sweat tent it doesn't say sweat tent on the side, but it's a knockoff version of a sweat tent, and I got this off of Amazon. The tent and the stove for less than $600. Tip number one, stake it down. It comes with some screw-in stakes, but I just used some nails because the screws were a pain in the ass. You could use some tent stakes. You could even use 4 screwdrivers and stake them in. Tip number two, get a carbon monoxide gauge. I got this one at Walmart for 30 bucks. It tells you the carbon monoxide level, the humidity, and the temperature. And it's pretty nice just so you don't overdo it. Because when you're sitting in there thinking that you're getting sauna stoned, maybe actually the carbon monoxide level is a little too high and something else is going on with you. Tip number 3 and 4, 3 being store your wood in a dry place. Number 4 is I use soft wood. I've tried maple and oak in there, but harder wood, it might burn longer, but it doesn't burn hotter. So I'll stick to black spruce, different types of pine, Douglas fir, softer woods. You might have to add more, but they burn up quicker and they burn hotter. Tip number 5, a laundry basket is the perfect thing to carry your wood and the perfect amount to judge how much you're going to put in your wood stove. I'll fill my basket to the top, and this is generally about how much I use during one sauna session. Tip number 6, start your fires with some kindling. Don't just throw a split log in there. I always start with kindling to get my fire going. And I noticed when I'm splitting wood into finer pieces for kindling, if there's knots in it, it's not for kindling. If I choose a piece that doesn't have a knot in it, it splits into kindling a lot easier than if I was going to use this one. If it's got a knot, it's not for kindling. Tip number 7, go fire. I got these at Walmart. I'll usually put these in my wood stove, 3 or 4 of them, and I'll get them going, and then I'll put my kindling in, and then I'll put my split logs in. Tip number 8, whoops. Used oil jugs make good containers for taking pisses in when it's 18 below out. So I got my wood, I got my kindling, got my torch, got my go fires. Let's go. Tip number 9, always make sure your vents are open and your dapper is open. So I'll stick my go fires in there. Put a couple pieces of kindling on each side of them. I'll let them catch up and shut the doors so they don't get smoky. Those are caught up. Ooh, tip number 10. Secure your stovepipe. You could either screw it in, or I used a piece of rebar and I tied a piece of wire around it, because over time, if you leave it up all the time, the wind will blow out your stovepipe outlet. And when that happens, I just got a piece of aluminum and stuck it over the top from the outside. Keeps all the heat from escaping. Once it's ripping, I'll load this mofo up. as much as I can. This stove is 15 inches high, 17 inches wide, and 24 inches long. And it might be slightly overkill, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And this stove rips in here. So once I got it stuffed full, and now I'll wait about a half an hour. Might take 30, 40 minutes today because it's 20 below out. So I'll see you in a half an hour. I should note that all that piece of aluminum is that I stuck over the top of my stovepipe outlet is a dryer exhaust pipe. Just flatten it out. Stuck it on top of my exhaust pipe. Went around it, came and cut it out, went back out. Stuck it on top. Prevents a lot of hot air from escaping. It has been about 35 minutes. Let's go check it out. Burned down quite a bit. My temperature gauge fell to the floor, but 141 on the floor. I will note that it can get too hot in here because the first week I got it, I melted, there used to be windows And so I went for a run and I came back and the windows were bubbled out, so I won't wait too long. I'm gonna set my camera out before it gets too hot. So it's been 42 minutes. Temperature, is it fogging up? Temperature is 179. Damn it. Fogging up like a mofo. 177. Carbon monoxide is 70. This is moderate. A lot of times I'll offer a dip to the sauna gods to bless me with a epic sauna experience. I'm gonna set my camera out before it gets too hot. Alright, we're going on 15 minutes since we started the wood stove. My gauge says, oh fuck, 179. Booyah. Currently, oh damn, that's only -9. Oh well. So 179. So what is it? 170, 178. Temperature is -9. Let's see what an abrupt temperature change on my skin looks like. This is nice. What are we at now? My temp. Oh, 179. Well, I'm going a couple more rounds, so I hope someone picked up a tip. See you next time.